getting a few asks on Tumblr about how I do my hair. I think specifically my fringe, how I get it to stay there and defy gravity. So instead of trying to explain it on Tumblr, I thought that I would do a video tutorial. So I know that this is pretty random, but for those of you that did ask, I hope you enjoy it and I hope it answers your questions. The thing you have to do is straighten all of this fuzz. Okay, so now that you've done that, basically this is where all the styling and stuff comes in. So you're going to need something to section your hair with, something like this. So it's just like a little powder that you put in your roots, and then you can mess it up and it makes your hair really big. A comb, some hairspray. I've just got really cheap stuff because I go through so much of it, and a soft bristle brush. So nothing with like hard bristles like a comb, something that's bendy. So today I'm going to do my fringe really, really low, because that's the hardest one to get right. Like the lower down it is, the harder it is to get to stay because of gravity, obviously. So yeah, so first you need to take little sections in your hair and sprinkle the dust through it. So depending on how wide your comb is, you could be able to do it with a comb, but if it's a really fine tooth comb it might get caught. And just draw little lines. Don't look at my regrowth. And sprinkle it on. And this is just basically going to make the teasing stick in a little bit better, and every time it kind of sinks during the day with the hairspray, this stuff is what's going to make it be able to puff back up if you get in there and mess it up again. Once it's on your scalp, as soon as you go through and texturize it by rubbing your scalp wherever you applied it, it's going to liquidate. As soon as you do that texturizing, that's when it sort of activates and becomes a matte paste instead of a powder. And like, you could probably even get away with just doing this, depending on how messy you want your hair, but it does kind of sink a little bit easier, and I find like, especially for gigs and stuff like that, that the teasing just makes it stay a bit better. So the first bit of teasing that I usually do is my fringe, because that's the pain area. Now once you've got it all teased up and looking really matted and crazy, give it a good spray. And then let that dry while we work on the other areas. So basically, just doing a light tease all over at the roots.
I'm trying to feel what you feel now. You've already been such a sweetheart, and I know you'll get scared.
Okay, once you've got the teasing in, then you do another light spray all over. And now we brush it out so it doesn't look so crazy. So with the fringe, really softly, you only want to do the top layer. You only want to brush that top layer over because you want to keep all the teasing underneath it, because that's what keeps it there. Okay. And from there, you can just do what you want with it. So this is obviously pretty big, but you can make it even bigger just by getting the teasing in there and just like puffing it up. Or you can calm it down. So for those of you that were curious, I hope that this helps you with trying to do your hair like this.